G'day everyone, you're watching Kath with a K, and I'm Kath. I feel like I haven't seen a tier list video in a while, so maybe they've gone out of fashion, but I think they're fun. So I'm going to be ranking these songs not on how well I think that they'll do in the competition. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I think this one's going to win or whatever. I'm just ranking them based on how much I personally like the songs. So of course, it's going to be very biased towards songs that I like, which is like high energy, fast songs, especially rock and metal. And everything I say in this video is my personal opinion, not a fact. So please take it personally and call me names in the comments below. Cool. Looking forward to it. So first, let's look at what tiers we have. We've got 5 tiers, and the top one is Die Together. I would die for this song. Then we've got Rise Like a Phoenix. This song is making my spirit rise like a phoenix, but maybe I wouldn't put my life on the line for this song to continue existing and to win Eurovision. And our middle category is I Don't Feel Hate. I don't hate the song. Give this song a banana before it eats my grandma, because this song is a menace and, it needs to be calmed down. And then we finally got Set Me Free from listening to this song. These are our tiers. The songs that the tier titles come from, I don't think I would actually put any of these songs in that specific tier. So that's already a good start. Very confusing. We've got 37 countries, and country number 1, Albania. I'd say Duya by Albania probably goes into Rise Like a Phoenix. It's a pretty good song, starts really strong, but it's not one of my absolute favorites. Next, we've got, I actually don't know what the flag is. I don't know my flags very well. Armenia. Cool. I just wanna make art read. This song is called Future Lover, and I think I would put it in Die Together. Starts off pretty slow, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to be my favorite. But then, it comes in with the changes and the instrumentation and power, and I was like, yes, love it. I do love songs that have a lot of changes and surprise elements. Australia. Oh, I recognize that flag.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
I haven't heard a song like this before. When I was hearing the start of this song, I was like, I don't know. Maybe like somewhere in the middle. Don't hate it, but it's not my style. I'm not really into that kind of retro electronic kind of sounds. But, it really surprised me. It came out with this really heavy chorus and end and just like transforms into this metal track with like some, more electronic elements. It does have a bit of a retro feel to it, but I actually really like it.
There's a ghost in my body and he is a lyricist.
Okay, Austria's song, so funny. I love it. It's so Eurovision. I would die for this song. I feel like there's a certain Eurovision feel of like silliness and over the top, just like ridiculous kind of songs. But sometimes it's not done very well. But this one was done really well.
Tell me more about me.
Tell Me More by Azerbaijan. I'm not a fan of this song. I think it needs a banana. What am I even saying right now? I think like it would have done really well at some point, maybe in the 90s or something. I didn't really feel like I want to listen to it again.
And when the world got me going crazy.
Belgium song is pretty cool, but yeah, I'm really not into dance music. But, I don't hate it. I really like the music video, actually. This isn't going on my playlist.
Mama kupila traktora.
Okay, Mama Št by Croatia. I have many conflicting feelings about this song. I've listened to it a couple of times. I've kind of felt like I don't really want to listen to more of this song. I don't want to listen to the whole song. Don't really like it that much, but it's very fun. It's very Eurovision. It's very silly. It's one of those things where I'm like, it's very Eurovision. I'm not sure how well it was pulled off. I do actually quite like the opening section. The thing that happens in the middle, it's kind of all over the place. It's kind of messy. If it wasn't like so Eurovision, I would probably actually put it in Set Me Free, but I think I'm going to give this song a banana. I do not want my grandmother eaten by this song. You know, it's a real risk with this one, and I've got to mitigate that. Next, we've got Cypress.
Swing down, I hit the ground.
So my opinion on this song is that it is a pretty good song and sounds like it could be popular, or maybe it could have been really popular 10 years ago or something. But I feel like I've heard it before. You know, I've heard One Republic. I've heard Imagine Dragons. I don't feel hate towards this song. I don't have much to say about My Sister's Crown. It doesn't really jump out at me in one direction or another. So I'm just going to put it in the middle.
But I'm scared of breaking my heart.
I don't personally like this song very much. But I recognise I am definitely not the target demographic for it. I mean, that kid looks like maximum 16. So I feel like it's going to be one of those like teenage heartthrob things. But yeah, I am not a teenager in high school. So I am going to put it in Give This Song a Banana. Estonia is next.
Now I'm heading home.
I really like the song Bridges, but it's not one of my absolute favourites, so I'm going to put it in Rise Like a Phoenix. Finland's song is really fun, but again, not one of my absolute favourites, so it's going to go in Rise Like a Phoenix. And next we got France with Évidemment.
Évidemment.
So this song is good and catchy, but it doesn't really jump out at me like a lot of the other songs do. So it's going to go in the middle of the pack. This song is awesome, and the music video, super lit. The other songs that have and Die Together, I like more than that one. So I'm going to put it in Rise Like a Phoenix. It's a close, it's in between. I'm just going to put it in Rise Like a Phoenix. This song is in a style that would usually really appeal to me, but I wasn't really a fan. It was kind of cliche, blood and glitter, like, okay. I really like the costuming in the music video. If someone could explain to me why they're doing the yoga tree pose, that'd be great. I'm a bit confused about some of the camera work, to be honest. They'll like zoom in on the singer's legs when they're not even doing anything with their legs. It's like, why am I looking at static legs? I feel bad putting things in Set Me Free because I don't want to be mean to other musicians. I'm a musician myself. This is very Eurovision though. Like it's very, you know, glitter. It's very gay. We love the gay. We're going to give this song a banana so that the blood that they're talking about isn't from my grandma. Next we've got Grease.
Anxious the way I'm breathing.
This is a pretty good song, but I feel like it doesn't really break boundaries very much, so you know, I'm going to put it in the middle. I really enjoyed the processing that they put on the piano. I don't really hear pianos or keyboards having that sort of compression style usually. It was really noticeable, but I thought it worked. Iceland. This song doesn't really jump out at me much either, at least when it comes to the songwriting, but very nice singing. I really appreciated the voice. Time for Ireland.
And then we exhale.
Yeah, this song didn't really do anything for me, although I did have a little chuckle at the first two lines of the song. But yeah, I think I'm just going to put this in Give It a Banana. What's that, Israel?
Hey, you don't like the way I'm talking.
Unicorn, I'm obsessed with this song. I've been listening to it on repeat, and you know, it's got a lot of cool, interesting changes. There's like a lot going on in the song, especially at the end when it starts going into the Wanna See Me Dance bit. I'm keen to see what dance they do live because, well, I'm assuming they're going to put together a sick dance for that bit. It better be on the level of Channel's Slow-Mo last year.
Sole è sempre spento, dove a volte ti perdo.
I'm going to put Italy in Rise Like a Phoenix. It's quite good. It's not one of my absolute favourites, but it's really good.
I heard them scream.
Latvia's song Sudden Lights. I don't hate it. I don't love it. The percussion's pretty cool. I really like the music video, but the song itself, I just feel like it's kind of mid for Eurovision. That being said, this like list of songs that is really, really good. So like it has a lot of competition. So, you know, just because I put something in the middle of the pack doesn't mean that I think it's a really average song. I just think for Eurovision, because Eurovision songs are generally really good. The more I listen to this song, actually, the more I like it. The first time I heard it, I was like, this is really good. I'm not going to put it on my playlist. And today I listened to it again. I was like, this is going on my playlist. This is amazing. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. I feel like things just like timed so well, and also her voice is so nice. There are a few songs here that have a similar kind of structure, but this one just like really stands out to me. Malta. Oh my god, I'm keen for Malta.
It's a little bit loud, I'm a little bit lost.
I love this song so much. I've been listening to it heaps lately, and yeah, the music video is amazing as well. I just like, this song just really hypes me up. So naturally, I would die for this song because I have a very healthy relationship with the music that I listen to. Moldova, another banger. Now for this particular song, this has nothing to do with how I'm going to categorize it, but I think I actually probably won't do so well because it gives me the same feeling that the song Fulen from France gave me last year. I love that song so much. I probably listened to it the most out of any of the songs from last year. Yeah, this song just makes me feel the same way, so I would die for this song, but France didn't do very well last year, did they? And people didn't really seem to be on the same train of thought. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this is going to do very well just because I like it so much. But I'm going to rank it highly here today. It's slowly getting darker and darker. It's taken me a long time to film to get, mostly to get a clip from all the music videos. I've got the Netherlands.
I don't find any joy anymore.
This song just doesn't really speak to me like the other songs do. And don't really have many comments other than that. Norway's song, Queen of Kings, really catchy. Not one of my absolute favourites though, but I really like it. It's gonna rise like a phoenix.
Baby, it's kinda crazy.
Poland song, Solo. I'm not a massive fan, like, it's fine. I kind of really didn't like the music video. It feels very TikTok, I guess. I think that's why. It just feels like just very social media influencer, which isn't really a bad thing, I suppose, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really speak to me. I guess I'm probably also not the target audience for this one, kind of like that baby that we saw earlier. But I mean, she do be living her best life in the music video. I do not feel hate towards this song. One thing that I found a little odd is that it seems so American, like the accent even. And actually when I've seen, I actually looked up an interview with this singer because I was like, does this person not have an accent in real life? Their accent when they're just speaking English is very, very mild. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels a little jarring to me to like hear that representing Poland, where like they typically have a fairly strong accent. What's next? I don't know what that flag is. Someone needs to fucking go back to like high school geography. Actually, I didn't do geography in high school. That probably explains a few things. Portugal, that's what it is. So, Portugal song, pretty good. I really love the dancing in the music video. But yeah, it makes me want to put it in Rise Like a Phoenix. But I think based on the music itself, it's also one of those ones where, I don't know, I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to it. And I kind of feel similarly about it to the other things in this middle tier. My favourite thing about Romania's song is that the singer looks like a science nerd just suddenly appeared on stage for the first time. Oh, I don't know, maybe not for the first time in their life, but like I have this image of like the high school science nerd just like breaking out their shell all of a sudden and then like giving this amazing performance and everyone's like, what? But you're the chemistry person. This person was good at chemistry in high school. I'm sure of it. I want to look them up now. Oh my, whoa, wait. They're 18? Do 18-year-olds look like that? Maybe I was wrong. If they're doing this at 18, maybe they never were the science nerd. They certainly look like it. Yeah, I really like the dancing in this performance, especially the second half. Love me some partner dancing, especially having some shirtless men and women. The song itself isn't one of my favorites, but I do really like it. So I'm going to put it in Rise Like a Phoenix. San Marino, really cool rhythms. Not one of my top favorite tracks though.
Baby, watch the world on fire.
So for the first time in many songs, I actually really don't like this song. The voice of the singer creeps me out. And based on the topic of the song, I think that maybe they were trying to tap into like the more silly side of Eurovision, and trying to make it like a Eurovision song. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it should have been a bit more extreme or something. I really like that dog. Actually, I really like this music video in general, but the song itself, I don't know, it doesn't really stand out to me that much. I'm going to put it in I Don't Feel Hate. Now we've got Spain. Okay, I'm putting this in Rise Like a Phoenix. I really like the style of singing. It's not like to the point that I'm going to put it on my playlist, but I really appreciate the different vocal style because you don't really hear that in songs that come out of America and the UK, which is what gets listened to the most, or at least where I live in Australia. Sweden?
'Cause this is not the end.
I still have never gotten a proper lighting set up, so this is what the video is going to look like for the rest of it. Listen, at some point, I need to put something and set me free. And you know what? I think this is it. I really, really don't like this style of singing. And, it's really emotional, and I just don't feel like any song about any topic that's ever been made warrants using that kind of choked singing style for more than one or two words. That's how I feel about it. Really don't like the style of singing. So I would like to be set free from ever hearing the song again. Next we've got Switzerland.
And we were boys who play pretend.
I think this is pretty middle of the pack, so I don't feel hate. The UK. The UK surprised us all last year.
Cut you out outside your house.
This song is an absolute banger, and I will listen to it heaps. This goes straight to Die Together. This song and I, we're going to die together. If I ever get cheated on, hopefully that never happens, I will be listening to this song. Finally, Ukraine.
Sometimes you just gotta know when to stick your middle.
Ukraine is always putting out bangers. And this song is definitely a lot more Western, I guess, than what they've put out in the last few years for Eurovision. But yeah, I still really like it. I don't like it quite as much as previous Ukraine songs and as much as other songs here. I'm actually of the opinion that Ukraine song last year was one of the two best songs in the whole competition. That and Fulen from France. But then again, France did really badly. So I don't know, maybe that's why a lot of people were upset that Ukraine won. They saw it as being really political. I mean, Eurovision is always really political. But yeah, a lot of people were saying last year that Ukraine only won because they have a war going on in their country, but their song was so fucking good. Do you people have ears? But this is my tier list now. In our top tier, we've got Armenia, we've got Australia, Austria, Israel, Lithuania, Malta, Moldova, and the United Kingdom. Well, thank you for being here and listening to me rank these songs, and leave in the comments below what major mistakes you think that I've made, and have a good time with Eurovision, because I will be having a good time with Eurovision. I will be waking up at 5 a.m. to watch it live in Australia. Bye!